Our today's topic is fundamental rights and duties in Constitution of India. After being ruled by the British for almost 200 years, India gained independence on 15th August 1947. Our constitution, that is the Book of Laws, came into effect on 26 January 1950. This day is celebrated as the Republic Day. On 29th August 1947, the Constituent Assembly set up a drafting committee under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to prepare a draft constitution for India. The Constituent Assembly took 2 years, 11 months, and 17 days to be precise. It was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India on 26 November 1949 and came into force on 26 January 1950. The Constitution declares India to be sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. So, one by one, we will understand the meaning of these terms. First one is sovereign. It means that India has an independent authority over its geographical areas. Second one is socialist. It means that all the citizens of India will be treated equally. Third one is secular. It means that people of all religions are equal in the eye of law. Fourth one is democracy. It means the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Last one is republic. It means that the head of the state is elected by the people. Our constitution also gives us some basic human rights called fundamental rights. Article 12 to 35 contained in part 3rd of the constitution deal with fundamental rights. These are right to equality. There will be no discrimination on the basis of religion, race, caste, gender, male or female, or place of birth. Next is right to freedom. It includes freedom of speech and expressing your thoughts, etc. Right against exploitations, prohibiting all forms of forced labor, child labor, and traffic in human beings. Right to freedom of religion. In India, every citizen has a right to follow and practice any religion. Next is cultural and educational rights. Every citizen of India has the right to get education. The state cannot impose any external culture on people of the country. And the last one is right to constitutional remedies for enforcement of fundamental rights. If any of the fundamental rights are denied or taken away, a citizen has the right to approach the highest court in country, that is the Supreme Court. With fundamental rights, there are fundamental duties also mentioned in the Constitution, Part 4A, Article 51A. Every citizen of India must respect the national flag, national anthem, and the national symbols. Respect the Constitution of India. Value the heritage and protect the culture of India. Protect the environment and public property. Be proud of country, be patriotic, and help our country to be united. Assist in the defense of our country and protect our country in the times of danger. Promote brotherhood and treat all citizens equally. With fundamental rights and duties, our Constitution mentioned Directive Principle of State Policy, Part 4th, Article 3651 in the Constitution. In short, the provision regarding the directive principle in the Constitution are the direction given to the central government and state government to adopt such policies as would help establish a just society in our country. Some of these guidelines are to provide work for everyone, equal pay for equal work for both men and women, proper working condition in the area of work, providing a decent standard of living, improving the conditions of the weaker section of the society, etc. Dear student, Mahatma Gandhi said, "You must be the change you want to see in the world." If we want to change others around us, we have to first change ourselves and be as good, kind, honest, and just as we want to others to be. Hope the things are clear to you. If you have any query or doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you so much.